Which brings us to topic number 6. Is Black Panther 2 canceled? Oh my goodness, the sky is falling. It may be in France. Coming from the direct, Black Panther 2 faces cancellation concerns in France. What is going on? Let's get into it. Marvel Studios' final film of 2022 in Phase 4 is MCU's long-awaited sequel to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Starring Letitia Wright and everybody right there. The plot, we don't know, but let me get down to this right here. Black Panther 2's French release is in jeopardy. As reported by Le Film Française via Bouscapi, Disney is considering canceling Black Panther Wakanda Forever theatrical release in France. This is due to a French law requiring, let me see if I can make that bigger, theatrical release films to wait 17 months. That's like a year and a half before releasing on a subscription-based streaming platform. Currently, none of the MCU movies from Phase 4 have made it onto the streaming service in France, likely because of the new rule. The window to release on a streamer for additional charge, such as in case of Disney Plus Premier Access, is 4 months. It is understood that the purpose of this wide window is to allow free air channels to broadcast programming first. In regard to French law, Disney issued the following statement, which has been transcribed. The media timeline forces us to evaluate our theatrical releases film by film. We have not yet made a decision on the release of Black Panther. This is the first time Disney addressed a particular legislation, and the company has already shown that it will cancel a theatrical release as a result. They have done that before. Man, so, y'all, this sucks for the people in France because, look, I can try to look it up real quick. I want to know how much each Marvel film makes in France each year. Matter of fact, let's try to do that real quick. Let's go to Box Office Mojo. And let's look at Thor: Love and Thunder. That was the last one that was released. Or Love and Thunder. So what I'm trying to do right now is see how much it made in France. $20 million. Okay. Let me see what would make more sense. Let me look at Black Panther. That would make more sense. Okay. So Black Panther, France, lifetime gross 33 million. Okay. $33 million. It's not a lot of money as far as overall box office, but it's not a little money. It's not a little amount of money either. So I guess Marvel Disney is trying to make the decision. Do we release Black Panthers in theater and recoup all of that box office revenue for at least 3 to 4 months, possibly? Let's say 3 months because the theatrical window is shrinking. It was 90 days standard kind of average, but they're doing this 75, 65 day thing now. So they're probably like, okay, hey, do we want to get all that box office revenue, maybe $30 million, which of course, all of that's not going back to the studio. Part of it is going to the theater owners, etc. But then we'll have to wait a year and a half before we release it on Disney Plus in France. Now, do you actually think I'm just thinking out loud right now. Do we actually think that the people of France are going to be clamoring for Black Panther 2? Like that is going to be the film that makes them get a subscription if they don't have one already? I don't know. I'm not French. Never been to France. Don't know if I ever will go. So it'd be silly for me to make an assumption. Oh, yeah, the French people like this and that. I don't know. I got some French people in France watching. What do y'all think anyway? I don't know. I mean, off the top of, if I just had to guess, I don't think that people over there oh man, I cannot wait that Black Panther Forever is about to drop on Disney Plus in 10 days. As soon as I do it, we're going to subscribe. I'm gonna get a subscription. We're gonna have a watch party. Is that what's going down in France? Now, what also is what they can't do, you cannot, while the film is released theatrically worldwide, you cannot release it on Disney Plus at the same time because man, immediately it would be bootleg, just like what happened with Black Widow when they did the day and date thing. When they released it in theaters and on Disney Plus the same day, it was the best high quality HD in ever, 4K crisp. Didn't make any money. Nobody's gonna pay for it. That's the second it's available, it's gonna be bootleg. So the France people may have to wait 3 months before they can see it, which sucks. So I don't know. I wish I had the data to go off of to say that, okay, every time Marvel releases a new film that was theatrical on Disney Plus, they get, I don't know, 5,000 more subscribers, or 20,000 more, or 50,000 more, 100,000 more. I don't know the number. I don't know the metrics. I don't know the data. Now, if they have the numbers to prove that, hey man, every time a new movie that was in theaters comes out and we put it on Disney Plus, everything since Black Widow, there's a spike in subscriptions in France. If that's the case, I don't blame them. But they haven't made a decision yet either. That's what the article says. So what do y'all guys think of this? France box office is Feige's pocket change. Right. Let's see here. They need to release it in theaters and wait the 17 months. I got you. Wonder how long that been on the books before enforcement and how convenient, right? Sounds quite petty, honestly, right? Chill Spot, what's good? It's okay. It is all right. You're here now. Thumbs up. If I lived in France, I'll still be good because I'm not going to see it here. If I lived in France, I'll still be good because I'm not going to see it here. I got you. A drop in the bucket for Disney. Theaters get 40 to 50% of that theater, $3 million, and then taxes. So it's much. So it's that much at the end of the day. I don't know if the percentage is that high, but I mean, your ideal is correct. Thank you, Rubutu. Look how much Far From Home made. Yeah, let me look at that. Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man. Yeah, I know I'd be singing over here. Okay. Wait, you said Far From Home or No Way Home? How much did this one make? France. Well, that's it. 26 million. How much did No Way Home make? In France. 70. Interesting. Okay. Maybe, and I've been to France. Right on. I think French theater owners are trying to flex. Maybe. We'll find out. We definitely will. Not releasing Black Panther 2 in France will cause it to be pirated in France, most likely. Hopefully not, but most likely. I don't know how big the MCU is over there in France, but they might as well drop it and get a nice 30 million, and then French people just have to learn how to work on a VPN. Yeah. The Disney Plus shows are the most drop. Yeah, I do agree with that, Dan C. Off the top of my head, I mean, I can't prove it, but I feel you on that. Good question. It's a good question. I don't know. Fran said hashtag recast T'Challa. I like that, Keita. I like that. French love the Spider-Man. Yeah, so y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Black Panther possibly being canceled in France. That's gonna kind of suck, for the French people, so I feel sorry for them, if they are clamoring to see the movie. But again, if you're watching this via live or on the replay, there's a link down to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure.